Vidam Shanti, peace to you, peace to me. Hello and welcome to another video. My name is Peter and today I would like to talk about the godless civilization. Godless civilization, oh my goodness me, it's a godless civilization. So way back before Newtonian physics, we had a very spiritual based society. Know thyself was written all over the tombs and buildings in the ancient area of Egypt and that sort of area in the Middle East. It was an amazing spiritual feeling, and that really was over in South America, across Europe. Incredible spiritual people, obviously respecting themselves as natural, being part of the natural world and being part of everything around them, so they're connected. So they don't go around thinking, oh, this is just me, this is all of us together, which is really how human beings should be. But we're not. We move towards a godless civilization with the Newtonian physics. So, well, this is it. The physical body is experience. Consciousness is created in the brain. All of it, not all of it. By any stretch of the imagination. We don't understand our consciousness. How can you come with such a direct statement like that? Consciousness is in the brain, so therefore there's no God, there's no higher source. Everybody, once you get into that position, everybody's after sense gratification. You realise the body obviously has 5 senses, and you want to feed those senses. So people go mad over money. Once you get money's a great carrot for you to chase that money, and therefore you can get that money and you can really fill your sense gratification bucket right up to the top. I must admit, I did that as a musician. Actually, I did that as a musician, and it's a very empty experience if you're just completely gratifying your senses, and you burn out with it, because it's not really how we're designed to live on this planet. There is a higher energy, a higher source to us. Whether you want to call it God or not, that's up to you. It's really down to you what you feel about what the higher source is. But it's when you think about a hurricane going over a field, like a scrapyard, and then coming up the other end and building a car or a plane or whatever. Just pot luck, that happens, and then that you can just walk in and turn that car on and drive off. Pot luck, you know, is evolution of the wind. So the wind was going really fast, but if your time sense was really slow, it would be evolving into that car from the scrap metal. Yes, there is evolution. There is a small form of evolution. What we are is a little bit more than evolution. We have chromosome 2, which is fused together, which is unlike any other species on this planet. And we are unlike any other species on this planet because of interactions possibly in our past. But that's another story. Going towards the godless, we're trying to gratify our senses, and that really inflames the ego. So you get people on social media taking a picture of themselves in front of a really nice house, going, yeah, I'm living the high life. It's not even their house, and then picturing themselves next to a car, go, yeah, I'm really living the high life. This is making out that they're gratifying their senses, not really thinking about what they're doing, and that's not right. It's not right. Why are you doing that? You have to. You're amazing anyway as a human being. You're absolutely incredible. You've got 5 trillion or whatever it is, trillions and trillions of activities happening in your body every moment. You couldn't make, if you had all the money in the world and all the technology in the world, you couldn't make you right now. You couldn't sit there and make you. If you had all the resources at your beck and call, you couldn't make you. You couldn't do it. It's getting maybe closer to that now with cloning, but you, right as an individual, you couldn't make you. Your experiences, your previous energies that come in from the past, your parents, unique, your whole uniqueness is you. And there is a calling for you to reconnect back with your higher selves and your higher energies. And when you live in a godless society that's chasing money and sense gratification, that becomes harder and harder, because it becomes what you would call boring. Boring. No, actually, you can sit there and focus on your body when you realize, wow, I can get my body fitter, I can get my body stronger, I can get my mind more focused, I can actually learn new things easier, I can spark up the neocortex of my brain, live more mindfully, and therefore living more mindfully, I'm no longer in autopilot, so I'm not just churning out days, I'm actually doing productive things in my days. I'm actually starting to create rather than consume. I create. I'm a producer rather than a user. That's why I don't like PCs really, because you go in and it says users. That's where the godless society is taking us, to just users, just sitting there, users and consumers. How many people have termed coined the phrase useless eaters, talking about you, me, everybody else on the planet, useless eaters, because this is how we sit in this so-called godless society that these people have created for us. We live in a meme. We live in a meme that we feel that we cannot change, but we can. With the journey inside, we can make that change, and you can do it starting right now, just with simple choices. Not going for sense gratification. Start to go for things that actually make you feel more wholesome, more pure, more clean, more complete. We do that with Qigong. You've got your lower Danjon or your lower chakras. You get your security, your power, your passion, your creativity, all starting to stimulate that lower energy, your lower Danjon, which is part of your consciousness, surely. So it's not just the brain. Then your heart, you're opening up your heart. Go past the solar plexus, which is a block. It blocks you because you hold on to preconceptions and old energies and old memories. And it blocks you from going to the heart, to opening up your heart, to trust other human beings. When you're living in a godless society, you don't trust other human beings, which is why we have all these extreme copyright that we have now, with all these things that are created. It's extreme. The copyright laws are really extreme, because nobody trusts anybody else, because you'll go in there and you'll nick something from somebody really easily, and trust is gone. The trust in our society is gone, which is why the laws are getting bigger and bigger and bigger. If you look at how the Magna Carta was formed in the UK and how that was condensed down into the American Constitution, and now look at the Lisbon Treaty. You need a wheelbarrow to carry that in. You can't read it, but you need the Club of Rome Treaty, with it, whatever it's called, to go side by side with all these massive stacks of paper. That's how much our laws have changed, because of the trust, the lack of trust in going into this godless society. We need to bring that trust back by opening the heart, and then you come up to your upper Danjon. You're opening up your wisdom. You have wisdom. If you just take information, which is what we're doing, it's not wise. You just react on that information. You take that information in, create it into your wisdom, and then you respond rather than react. Respond. Your responsibility is your ability to respond. You just switch the word around and you respond to what's happening in the world, and you respond properly rather than reacting, and your intuition starts to grow. What's that then, Mr. No God? Consciousness in the brain. What your intuition? What is that? Your energy coming out of your brain? Is it? Where is it? Where does your intuition and your vision, your natural insight, your clairvoyance, the way that you can see things coming? Incredible stuff. So this sense gratification really is not the way forward. We've had this for many years now. Now moving into the age of Aquarius, we're starting to be able to see. Starting to see things that are really happening. We're starting to understand that we are standing under, which is what the word actually means, standing under these laws, this whole godless society that we want, and we've been pushed into transhumanism. Ray Kurzweil and all these other people who live with these dogmas are trying to get us to be connected forever to the internet of things. My goodness me, no, that is totally, you'll be giving, not only giving your freedoms away, you're giving your soul away if you start to do that. So let's not do that. let's go back into nature. Let's start to open our hearts, trust each other, and make each other feel like we belong to our human family. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. So,